Good morning, students. As we know, our country is ruled by a government. But in big countries like India, we have a population of so many people, so it's not possible for a single government to look after the needs of the people of whole country. So to help the central government, in the states we have state governments, and in towns and villages we have local self governments. So today our topic is local self government in rural areas, that is Panchayati Raj system. Now what is this Panchayati Raj system? The local self government at the rural level is known as Panchayati Raj. This Panchayati Raj system is the system under which the local peoples are given the right to administration and the development of the villages according to their own will. Means people, they are free to rule their to take decisions regarding their areas, or they can solve their problems. They are given the right to handle their matters on their own. The word panchayat literally means assembly of 5 wise and respected leaders. Panchayat means group of 5 persons. From the ancient times in India, it was a tradition that village people, they used to elect a group of 5 persons who were very wise, who were respected elders of the village, and those 5 persons, they used to take the important decisions regarding the village matters, and they settled the village disputes of the village people. But nowadays this number is not restricted to 5 only. There are many more members in the panchayats, and some seats in the panchayat are reserved for scheduled caste and scheduled tribe persons, and 1/3 of the seats are reserved for women in panchayats. This Panchayati Raj system works at 3 levels. 3 levels of Panchayati Raj are village level. At the village level, we have Gram Sabha, Gram Panchayat and Nyay Panchayat. Gram Sabha and Gram Panchayat we will discuss in this chapter. Nyay Panchayat, see, Gram Sabha works as a legislature, Gram Panchayat as an executive, and Nyay Panchayat is the judicial wing of the Panchayat. It hears the petty cases of the village people. It cannot send anyone to jail or can force anyone to go to jail, but it can impose fine on the village people. At the block level we have block smiti, and at district level we have Jila Parishad. What are the objectives of local self governments? The main objective is to reduce the burden of the central and state government. Secondly, it gives the chance to the village community to handle their matters their own, because village people, they know which problems they are facing and they can make out the better solutions of their problems. So it ensures the active participation of the village people in running their affairs. Moreover, it gives the training to the people for the democracy. It trains the leaders at the grassroots level. Now, role of Gram Sabha. So before discussing the role of Gram Sabha, we should know what is Gram Sabha. Gram Sabha is the meeting of the village people. All the people of the village who are adult means who are above 18 years of age, whether men or women, are the members of Gram Sabha. Gram Sabha's meeting is held twice in a year. And what are the functions of Gram Sabha? What is the role of Gram Sabha? It elects the members of Gram Panchayat and head of the Gram Panchayat, that is called Sarpanch. Members are called Panch and head of a Panchayat is known as Sarpanch. Secondly, it reviews the functions of Gram Panchayat. It keeps an eye on the income and expenditure of Gram Panchayat, and if it finds that any member is not performing his duties well, it can remove that person from Gram Panchayat by the mean of vote of no confidence. So Gram Sabha elects a secretary also, which is the member of Gram Sabha as well as of Gram Panchayat. This secretary is not an elected person, it is appointed by the government, and this secretary is responsible for calling the meetings of Gram Sabha and Gram Panchayat. It keeps the record of the meetings also. And Gram Panchayat, how this Gram Panchayat is formed? For the election of Gram Panchayat, a village is divided into smaller areas. Smaller areas means wards, and from each ward one member is elected, that is called Panch, and then the head of the Panchayat is elected, that is called Sarpanch. Sarpanch presides over the meetings of the Gram Panchayat, and in the absence of the Panchayat there is Up-Pradhan also, who looks after the functions of Panchayat in the absence of Sarpanch or Pradhan. What are the functions of Gram Panchayat? Gram Panchayat looks after agriculture and irrigation. It advises the farmers how they can improve their agriculture, about the quality of the seeds or about the health of their cattle. Gram Panchayat looks after health, housing, clean drinking water and electricity. It looks after the construction and maintenance of village roads, wells and tanks. It organizes fairs, sporting activities, set up markets and village libraries, and keeps records of births and deaths. But to do all these functions, it requires funds also. So from where it gets income, to get the income, it collects taxes, duties, tolls and fees from the people, and fees from the shop houses is collected. It gets grants from the state government also, and for money purpose it can organizes fairs and sales of cattle, etc. Panchayati Raj system became the part of the constitution with the 73rd Amendment Act in 1993, and Rajasthan was the first state to implement Panchayati Raj system, and the other states followed later on. The next level of Panchayati Raj system is Block Smiti. So Block Smiti, it is the next level of Panchayati Raj system. A block is a group of villages, and it is also known as Panchayat Smiti. A village panchayat does not have proper resources. It may set up a dispensary but cannot set up a large hospital. It may open a primary school but not higher secondary school because it doesn't have proper resources. So to pool in their resources, many villages, they come together at the block level to fulfill their needs. So block level helps in fulfilling all these requirements. Block Smiti acts as a link between the village panchayat and Jila Parishad. What is the composition of Block Smiti? All the pradhans or sarpanch of the village panchayat are the members of Block Smiti. All the members of Vidhan Sabha and Vidhan Parishad from that particular block are the members of Block Smiti or Panchayat Smiti. All the members of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha from that particular area are the members of Block Smiti. It has representative from scheduled caste and scheduled tribes and other backward classes also, and 1/3 of the total seats of Block Smiti are reserved for the women also. The members of Block Smiti, afterwards they elect one chairperson and one vice chairperson among themselves. From them only one member is elected as chairperson and one vice chairperson. It works for 5 years. Its term is Block Smiti works for 5 years. Members of Block Smiti are elected for 5 years. BDO means Block Development Officer. Block Development Officer is the administrative head of the block. He is responsible for the development of the block. In 1952, Community Development Program was started at the grassroots level. Under this program, a tehsil was divided into many blocks, and It works under the coordination of the BDO, and BDO works under the Tehsildar. BDO is appointed by the state government and he is responsible for the development of block, and BDO is also the secretary of the block smithy also. What are the functions of block smithy? This block smithy supervises the function of gram panchayats under that block. It prepares agenda for the development program, arranges funds to run that program, and provides civic amenities or facilities like sanitation, healthcare, water to the people of the block, and provides seeds and fertilizers to farmers, helps in promoting poultry and fishery, helps in promoting cottage industries, etc. And sometimes it organizes experts also to advise advice on matters like healthcare, education, etc. What are the sources of income of block smithy? Block smithy gets income in the form of grant and aid from the state government. It also collects taxes from houses, land, water, fair, festivals, etc. Next comes Jila Parishad. Jila Parishad is at the top of the 3 levels of the Panchayati Raj system, and it works in the Jila. People of the Jila elect members of the Jila Parishad. And what is the composition of Jila Parishad? All the chairperson of the block automatically become the member of Jila Parishad. Members of Vidhan Sabha and Vidhan Parishad from that Jila are the members of Jila Parishad. Members of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha from that Jila are the members of Jila Parishad, and it has also representative from scheduled caste and scheduled tribes, and 1/3 of the total seats are reserved for women. What are the functions of Jila Parishad? Jila Parishad supervises the block smithies and village panchayats, and it arranges funds, it makes plans for the development of the Jila, it provides important information or facilities to the people of the Jila, like it tells farmers how they can improve their agriculture, and it provides the irrigation facilities to the farmers. It also takes care of the matters like education, healthcare, sanitation, etc. What are the sources of income of Jila Parishad? It also gets help from the state government and central government in the form of aids and grants, collect fees from houses, land, water, fair, and kettles, etc. Now next is the women in the Panchayati Raj system. By the amendment of 1992 in the constitution, the limit of reservation of 1/3 seat of women in Panchayati Raj system or in panchayats or municipal corporation was set aside. Now this reservation of women has raised. In Bihar it is raised up to 50%. Women, no doubt, they have played very important role in the development of the villages. Women sarpanch have proved to be very successful in the villages because they are very strong in decision making and sensitive to local issues. They have also been able to mobilize support for important issues like girls' education, alcoholism, child marriage, and they have been also they have helped a lot in providing monetary help through the self-help groups which work for the betterment of needy and poor people. Wherever women they hold high position in the local institutions, they have proved their role. This is all about this chapter. I hope this chapter is clear to you. Thank you.